All right, David. Just wanted to ask you a couple questions about MSER today. We're going to go over just questions that I'm going to ask you. First one that I have for you is how often would you say that you check the MSER website on reward parts?
On a daily basis?
Yeah, it's just kind of like how your daily basis throughout work.
In the morning, yeah, usually.
Yeah,
Check
okay.
and see what's going on.
Awesome, cool. And then what drives you to push your orders for rewards? Is it certain parts that always are going low at the dealership? Or is it something that consumers are mostly out buying? You want to explain that?
It's mostly what consumers are out there buying.
Okay.
Most of the time it's oil change packages
Yeah.
that are big sellers. Other than that, that's what they come in for usually. Tire filters, tire rotation, stuff like that.
Cool, awesome. What are some of the highlights about MSER that you like?
The package plans, I like those. Those are pretty much the easiest to
work with.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Do you tend to participate more or less on double pay promotions for reward parts?
I think those kind of fall into, just working on a daily basis with them. They kind of fall into play.
Yeah.
It's not really a better thing or a good, worse thing to work with. I mean, it just works in.
Gotcha, okay. Would you be considered yourself more prone to selling MVP plans versus more for accessory plans, and why?
More per plans.
Yeah.
Accessories we don't really mess with.
Okay, cool.
Never get a chance to really sell it.
Right. Okay, next one. Do you find yourself in certain situations where you know the customer needs certain parts, counter products, more or less at the dealership?
Less.
Less. Okay. Are you comfortable in looking at MSER and doing the monthly highlights that get reported out to you guys?
Yeah.
Just kind of like, this little area of the plans, books, and everything. Okay. Are there any suggestions that you might have for me to improve MSER? What are your thoughts to make it look better? Or, how would you feel about that?
Are you talking about as far as like available options to use?
Yeah, exactly. And what are some of the things maybe we could add on the programs that we have here for the rewards?
Express Lane needs more options, I believe.
Yeah, you think so? Okay. Yeah, that's something I'll be sending out to. So let me go over a little more on what we were talking about for the parts counter products. So do you want to explain kind of like the approach that you do in order when you see, like how I was explaining earlier, how when you see a customer and you see, for example, if they have a battery that needs to be replaced and the little ticket comes out saying that it needs to be replaced, what are your guidelines in doing that? Do you talk to the customer right away, or you save it for later to make sure that you got everything throughout the ticket and the RO, and then kind of introduce that to them at the end?
I usually wait for the inspection form to come back.
Okay.
The multi-point, and I go off of that with the receipt from the battery check.
Gotcha.
And then bring it up to the customer, present it to them.
Okay. Just an example also within those kind of guidelines. What do you think your strongest points are with those certain kind of parts counters? Do you see yourself selling more batteries, alternators, starters, brakes?
It's usually brakes.
Usually
batteries are usually a tough sell.
Yeah.
Brakes are pretty easy because everybody needs the brakes. Everybody needs a stock.
Yeah.
Batteries, people can go somewhere else and get a lot cheaper or do it themselves.
Okay. And for the brakes, would you say that since you said that they were more prone to getting those, kind of like what's the way you would explain that? What address it to them? You would tell them, hey, how would you explain that to them that they need to be replaced?
Well, with the inspection sheet, the multi-point, I bring that up to them, and whatever the percentage is or however they check off, millimeters on pads, bring that up to their attention.
Okay.
If they want to go from there, usually have the price sheets and part numbers and all that, and go over that with them. After that, it's up to them, really. I mean, if they want to do it, they can take care of it then, or they can make an appointment and do that with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just try to make sure everything is taken care of at the time when they're here.
Yeah, definitely. Final question: there are many times that we have our higher payouts when it comes for the dealerships that are open during national holidays. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Would you suggest it would be better for you guys to come to work longer hours just so you can get a higher payout on those, or do you suggest that the dealership remain closed or just at your certain hours that that you guys work throughout the day?
Certain hours are usually better.
Yeah.
That way there's no confusion with anything. I mean, usually everybody's here on a schedule, so.
Yeah,
Holidays are usually a tough thing because sales is usually open or service is closed anyways on
okay,
bigger holidays.
gotcha.
Fourth of July, we're here, but other than that, I think we're all pretty much closed on the big holidays and service.
Gotcha, all right. Well, yeah, that comes to our conclusion, David. Thank you so much. See you next time. Thank you.